What's up guys, JTails here with another competitive guide video, this time covering Peach. There's been a lot of buzz about her on my YouTube channel, a lot of people asking for her, so I'm going to get right into it. And she's a pretty technical and complex character, so let's see if I can do her justice. Alright, so the first thing that I know people are going to ask me, how do you do it? Is the low to the ground float, which is really useful. It's really cool. It gives her a lot of options, and she can perform all her aerials from it. So what you do is you hold down and you press jump. Well, you hold jump actually. You hold down and you hold jump, and then you can let go of down. So yeah, and then you can move her freely while she floats close to the ground. And the reason this is good is because she can do retreating forward air on the ground. Forward air kills. She can cover spot dodges with neutral air. She can just kind of like do a whole lot actually. Yeah, her floating to the ground is actually really useful, especially against bigger characters, I feel. And then just like this other low to the ground float, one little low percent combo she has is down air into forward air. That's usually guaranteed. That's a pretty good follow up. And then maybe you can nair after that. It's just like she strings her moves together very well. Her down throw is what you want to be using at low percents because it combos into forward tilt. So if they don't jump out, you can do down throw, forward tilt, re-grab, down throw, maybe back air after that. And that's like 0 to 40 basically, depending on your spacing. And then you already know that's a thing. So that's 60% right there. Her turnips are also a really good tool to rack up damage, and her turnips come in different flavors, different faces you'll see on them, and they deal different damage depending on what face you see. This one deals a little bit more, I think. Yeah, no, that one deals more knockback, I think. So some of them deal more damage, some of them kill earlier. So that one with the tiny eyes you really want to look for. I don't know how much different that one is. This is the default one. Default. I'm trying to get a Stitch face, so maybe I can show you guys. She has the capability of pulling out a bomb, actually, or a beam sword, or a Mr. Saturn. And each of those... Oh, this one... Yeah, that one's just kind of normal, too. Each of those items have different properties. Looking for a Stitch face. Stitch face will kill in this case. But Mr. Saturn might seem useless, but he can actually break shields, Mr. Saturn. So if someone is blocking and you throw Mr. Saturn at them, their shield will instantly break. If they don't shield it, Mr. Saturn deals like 1% damage or 2%. Stitch face is what you're looking for, and I guess I can't really pull one out right now, but you'll know what a Stitch face is. I believe it has stitches on it. And you'll know what the bomb looks like. The bomb is an instant kill at anything. Oh, winky face. Oops. Bomb is an instant KO above 30%. You can Z-drop turnips to create landing traps too, which is really good off stage also. So one thing I like to do is Z-drop into forward air if they don't block it. That's a pretty cool setup. Peach does have a jump cancel toss, but it's not as apparent as, let's say, Toon Link's is. But yeah, Z-dropping is cool. You can recatch then after it hits their shield. You can do a whole lot with your turnips. Definitely gimp characters like Fox off stage with them. But yeah, your main approach tool is going to be your down air. Just kind of like floating here and down airing. It's really good for covering the ledge as well. Back air is a good aerial kill move. Forward air is the best aerial kill move out of all the moves. Up tilt kills, and it's really good for platform coverage if you play on stages like Battlefield. Up smash kills very early if you hit right at the tip. On the outside, it doesn't really kill very well, but at the tip of it, the very point of her up smash, you'll get some pretty early kills. Her jabs is really good for getting people off you and away from you. Once again, not a KO move, but her dash attack KOs in this game. At higher percents, definitely. Not at low percents. So I look for forward air off stage. Her parasol also kills. Really high up though. You have to like really chase them and go for that air dodge read. One thing about her parasol is that she has a lot of horizontal momentum. A lot. You can travel the world with the parasol. But one important other thing to note is that if she has her back to the ledge and you have the parasol out, she will not grab the ledge. So what you can do with the parasol, like if people are trying to hit you, is you can like kind of cancel it and bring it back up again and just really try and mix them up. And you do this by pressing down on the joystick and then press up again to bring it back. And you can use this as kind of like fade away, drop down if you need to, bring it back, grab the ledge. So she'll only grab the ledge facing. And yeah, the last hit of the parasol is really what kills. So let's see if I can demonstrate that. No, Wario doesn't want to play. There we go. Yeah, but it's you gotta really commit to it. If you miss that, you're pretty much... I mean, you can try and avoid your opponents, but you're in a lot of trouble. You're in a bad spot. Alright, what else? Her side B is super good. It's good damage. If you have a turnip in your hand, you can follow it up. Stitch face! Let me show you guys what this thing does. This thing kills very early. I want to say as early as maybe 80%. Might even be a little bit earlier. But yeah, at the ledge. This is a Stitch face for those of you who don't recognize it. Nope. Alright, so not as early as I thought, but you can recatch it after it hits by just pressing the grab button in the air. And it deals a lot of damage. A lot. Look at that. From 80 to 113. That's a lot of freaking damage. So even if it doesn't kill, you want to land, you want to hit that. You really want to use your Stitch faces because that can turn the tide of a game. But yeah, your main KO tools are forward air, dash attack. Down smash is really good for covering the edge. It doesn't kill as early as maybe you would like, but it's an option. It punishes rolls too, so that's a thing. And then you can try and figure out how you're gonna hit them. Oh, another really interesting tool that Peach has is since she has the ability to float, she can use the jump option and immediately float thereafter, coming from the ledge. But you have to time it accordingly. You have to time it very well. And she also has a float cancel, which is done by just holding down, pressing jump, and pressing jump again. And she'll go into this like float and then nah, I'm not gonna float kind of deal. So what you can do with that is you can float cancel neutral air, and it's really fast. Like, look at this. It's a really fast way to like instantly neutral air and then have no lag right after that. So like, float cancel is, oh, but you don't want to be too close because then you will footstool. But yeah, look at that. That's like an instant neutral air. But you gotta be fast with your fingers. And like I said, she has almost no lag right after that. So you can neutral air, like float cancel nair into grab if you miss. She's just really technical. She's really fast. And the option I wanted to show at the ledge was doing a float cancel to kind of like to instantly be on your feet at the ledge. So yeah, so this is done by pressing jump and then float canceling, and you'll immediately kind of put yourself on the stage. It's just another option. I'm not saying this is the best option. If people are pressuring you, you can just kind of float and try and down air them. Oops, I'm messing it up. It can be tough to do though. So you can mess around with that. But yeah, as far as the side B, I like to have a turnip in my hand after I do it so I can follow up with it. And then try and edge guard with nair or with back air. Oops. I meant to back air. But yeah, floating close to the ground and back airing is also a really good KO opportunity. Her counter is really good too. But yeah, down air pressure is the name of Peach's game, as you might see in my For Glory video. you know, grabbing and forward throwing at high percent. Setting up a wall of turnips is what I like to do. I'll throw one up and then I'll Z drop the other just to like add pressure. If I get a grab, I'll throw them up into it. I'll look for an up air. One thing to note about her forward smash is that in previous Smash games, her forward smash used to be random, I believe, and now they are in a set order. So the properties of each of her forward smashes are different. I know the frying pan will send you straight up. Yeah, frying pan sends opponents straight up, so that's really good for stages with low ceilings. The tennis racket sends people horizontally, so depending on where you are on the stage, that might be a better option. And the golf club sends them kind of like at a diagonal angle. So on stages like Halberd and Delfino, you really want to kill with the frying pan, because that'll KO early. And on stages like Duck Hunt or stages like Castle Siege with short horizontal boundaries, that's when you want to hit with the tennis racket and try and get those early KOs. But yeah, I like setting up a lot of traps with the turnips. Z drop into Nair is really good, and that's a Diddy Kong thing. But yeah, you can also go off stage and try and punish people. You know, characters like Fox, you can really go off. Oops, I messed up there. But yeah, Peach can afford to kind of like go off with her float and chase people and try and gimp them with Nair, you know, and still make it back to the stage. Let's see if back throw kills at above 160. So yeah, you can really go far off and try and horizontally gimp people, not so much vertically, because Peach's vertical distance is not that great. But definitely like characters like Fox who like to side B, you can just go all the way off and try and hit them. And then use turnips to gimp them as well. She does have a lot of cool tools that a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't use Peach very much at all, actually. She's probably one of the most underused characters, along with Rob. Her down smash, I believe, does 13% if you get all the hits. Yeah, 13% on the dot. Up smash, once again, is really hard to hit with, but it'll give you early KOs. Forward smash is a good KO tool, but you gotta choose the right one, and you'll just know by doing it. Stitch faces, great way to KO. Forward air. So like I said, low percent combos. Oops, missed that. Alright, I'm just gonna get up. Down air into forward air. Or like weak hit neutral air can really lead up into jabs, into down air. Like she can kind of string her moves along a little bit, which is pretty cool. Down air into up air. You can just kind of mess around with this stuff. Her float cancel is really good also, which is, once again, I'll repeat how to do it because it's kind of technical. But yeah, you can get instant aerials like that, and that's super good. And they're really fast too. So you can probably hear by the sound of my controller how fast I'm doing this. So it's basically, the way I do it is while holding down, you press jump twice and Nair. So while holding down, jump twice really fast and then A. And that'll give you neutral air. Oh, and I make sure to let go of down so I don't get down air. So while holding down, I'll jump twice and then I'll let go of down and press A so I don't get down air. Oops. And you can, you know, like I said, you can then mix them up and kind of dash attack them afterwards, forward throw, like whatever you want to do. She doesn't have that much lag after it. And same thing with her back air. You know, I'll just hold down, jump twice, let go of down, and then I'll do a back air. I believe she can do it with up air too, but it's not as easy. No, actually, you can just short hop fast fall up air if you want a good anti-air. Things like that. But yeah, Peach is, you know, she's a hard character to use. I'm not going to say that she's easy, because she's not. And it can be tough to get KOs of her, but, you know, if you put in the time and the effort, I'm sure you will manage. Yeah, she just has such good strings. She's a fun character, despite being tough to use. Hopefully this is giving you guys some ideas. Hopefully you're finding this helpful. As I am not a Peach main, but I do know a lot about the game. Down tilt's a good spacing tool too, and it spikes at the tip of her fingers. So off stage, if you can try and land one of these, you're good. Oh, missed Wario. But yeah, so yeah, Peach has really cool options. It's just hard to KO with her. I would say that's her biggest weakness. And then off stage when you're recovering, you can use her counter. If you think someone's going to hit you with an aerial or a strong move, you can counter them. You can also use her counter to kind of stall yourself a little bit and then go to the ledge. You know, there's just different things you can do with her that make her really cool, in my opinion. Especially this, just like going off stage with floats and attacking is really good. I think I might have covered most things. Definitely down throw into forward tilt is solid. Her nair is just super good. It covers a lot of space. It's probably going to be the area you use the most next to down air. And then forward air for confirms and kills. Always want to have turnips out. Ooh, Stitch Face, I missed it. Up smash. Look how early that KOs Wario. So yeah, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please, please. Please share it with anyone who you think is interested in learning how to use Peach a little bit better. You know, and yeah, leave me a nice comment. Let me know what you think. I probably left some things out, but if I did, you know, you Peach mains can feel free to let me know what I forgot to include or just didn't know about, because Peach is such a deep and complicated character. So as always, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate all the views, all the support, always, always. Thank you, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.